Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. The Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So TCU's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
On the option. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Trying to pound their way in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, and if you go big, I'm going big. I'm going to bring an extra defensive lineman. I'm going to bring in my big physical linebackers. I'm expecting run. This is what they've done. This is what you do on this part of the field, so I'm going to play aggressive on defense.
They'll run it on third and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. So Oklahoma State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit.
Oh, he's got some space.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Meadows. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He might want another play. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down the one. I'm playing for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A little release to the back. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'd be forcing it a little bit.
From the gun on third down. Got his man in the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Horned Frogs will go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Sweet cut there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Loses 3. Brings up third down.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about that?
Turning it on! They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This catch in coverage. I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Now improvising. Crosses to 35. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. Oh, he makes the catch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hardy. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They just keep firing. This one's complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Thanks to grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Pressure coming. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds us back in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
Fullback's got it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run.
TCU 10.
He'll bring it out. It's busted. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Makes a connection. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. To the air on first down. It's complete. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, TCU.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half.
TCU 17.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hardy. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Offense is stopped. Will be turnover on downs.
Off play action on first down. Fires on the move. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. snagged in the middle. It's Webb. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Need. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with...
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Running free. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of...
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker on the ground.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Need. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Rides the back on the option to get him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll keep it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Power ahead. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They've got the lead here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Hand off from the shotgun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Floats it out in space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back. Now here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to pound it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback making checks. He'll throw on 3rd down. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Mayo. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The run from the shotgun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so...
Touchdown, Cowboys! They move on top here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. And he took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it.